Next up is item number 10, fiscal year 2014-15 citywide purchases. Spencer Morrison.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. The item I bring before you tonight is the fiscal year 2014-15 citywide purchases, aka the 50K staff report, as staff calls it. The purpose of the staff report is to consolidate all known purchases that will exceed $50,000 in the fiscal year. The staff report will help streamline purchases during the year and allow the City Council to have an overall understanding of the sole source and professional services purchases. So formal bid purchases will continue to go through the formal bid purchases process outlined in the city's purchasing policies and procedures. However, these are just the ongoing or anticipated sole source vendors that require your approval. And so we're hoping it's a time saver for you to come all at one time. These purchases include through the fire department, Ellen Curtis & Sons, which provides a lot of the fire gear and equipment. Through the finance department, Wildan Financial Services, which administers the assessment districts, provides a continuing disclosure on bond issues and arbitrage rebate reporting. Independent Stationers, which provides the city's office supplies through a local vendor. Spillman Technologies, which is the police computer-aided dispatch, police and fire computer-aided dispatch. SunGuard Penimation, the city's financial software. Dell Computer Systems, which we use to purchase all of our machines. CalTest, contracted lab services in the Public Works Department. Badger Meter, the brand of all the meters in the ground in the city. And Polydyne, which is a new sole source. We're actually going to piggyback on the North Bay Agency chemical contract for belt press polymer. With that, the staff's recommendation is to approve citywide reoccurring purchases over $50,000 from July 1st, 2014 to July 30, 2015 based on each purchase recommendation being in the best interest of the city. Do you have any questions for me?
Questions for Spencer?
None at this time.
Through the mayor.
Yes.
Back to the Ellen and Curtis and Sons of Oakland. I had this very same question last year, and I don't think it was ever answered. And that is why this is fire gear. It doesn't seem to be anything that it's hoses and things like that. Why are we limiting this to sole source to this group?
The explanation provided by the department, Mr. Councilman, is Ellen Curtis & Sons has exclusive contracts with many manufacturers of fire equipment used by the Yuba City Fire Department. Standardization of equipment for all fire units is necessary for efficient use in emergencies. That's the explanation that we've been given.
And my question is, does anyone other than Ellen and Curtis and Sons in the state of California or the Western region offer the same gear?
I do not have an answer for you at this time. If you would like me to return with this item and with an answer, then staff can work on that for you.
Could we possibly approve everything but that?
Yeah.
Depends on what your motion is. Or if Councilmember Buckland.
I was going to see if he had any more.
I mean,
That's a great question.
I mean, I've asked this last year, and the answer seemed to be the same. It's back this year, and again, I'm just trying to get a feel for why we have to go with a sole source for fire equipment. I understand the standardization, but my question is this equipment available other locations from other vendors?
And staff would have to do further research for you. So if your motion would like to not include Ellen Curtis & Sons, we can bring Ellen Curtis & Sons back at another time.
At the next agenda, and by then you'll have most of the answers figured out.
Through the mayor.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve the item with the exception of the Ellen N. Curtis and Sons item that will be brought back later.
I'll second that.
Okay, got a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Great, motion carries. Thank you, Spencer.